If you're like, I'm going out to the club, you have a boyfriend, you have a husband, whatever it may be. You're like, no, you stay home. I'm going out to the club for girls' night. And you see her getting all dolled up, top to bottom, in one of those outfits like maybe when she was trying to get you, right? When she was trying to get you, she was wearing those outfits. But now she already has you. She's wearing them again. What's going on there? Why do you do that, women? How do you not sense that that's going to make a guy uncomfortable? Because you know in his mind, it's like, well, who's she dressing up for? I'm home. Right? We're getting all dolled up. She doesn't dress like that around the house, so it's not like she's doing it for herself. I've seen her hang out with her girlfriends in her pajamas. Where's she going to the club looking like a stripper? Trying to maybe feel out the room, maybe got one foot out the door. Maybe she's looking for something at that club, and if it strikes her interest, maybe a little flirting happens while you're not there.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
That's where the guy's mind goes, and I don't blame them for that.
This right here is a man's worst nightmare. That happens way more than what it should. I got a story. Hi, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is the RP Experience. Peace and love to my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turn on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. Today's video is going to be about girls' nights out. Could call it women's nights out, but I guess it's easier to say girls' nights out. Matter of fact, women, that's what y'all use. Anyway, this is a touchy subject because I kind of put myself in a corner with this. That I do think things should change when you become in a full-blown relationship, especially a marriage, of things of what a person does. They should not be able to operate like they are single in a relationship. And that is what I believe a lot of women like to do. They like to behave like they're single.
In these streets.
You've been in what?
Single in a relationship. And look, I do agree that a man should not be like dominating a woman, telling her like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Where are you going? Sit down, eat your food, make some food. Okay, a guy shouldn't be able to do that. But on the flip side, men most of the time give women too much power for her to be telling him what he should be doing, what he should be watching, where he should be going. So my thing with this has always been like a equal thing with this, that if I am hers, she is mine. If it's things that she don't want me to do, I should be able to tell her that there are things that I don't want her to do. But truthfully, I'd rather her not want to do it anyway. Now, at the beginning of a relationship, when you're dating, when you're first boyfriend and girlfriend, even when she moves in, I think I'm great at this particular thing right here of letting her do her thing and I do my thing. And I really don't well, truthfully, knowing what I know now, um, it now explains why probably certain things happened in my life in certain relationships that maybe if I put my foot down a little bit more, or either if I just was like, you know what, I can't do this. I think you should, we should not be together. You should go ahead and do your thing, and I just do my thing. But I don't think I had the courage to do that particular thing at that time. And plus, I did not have the knowledge that I have right now. I have a clip right now to share of how I really looked at it when uh, my woman, girl, fiance, wife would tell me this particular thing.
Hey babe, I'm going out.
Alright,
I said I'm going out.
okay, have fun.
You know, I just find it funny how you all like have fun. You're not even asking me to stay. You're not asking who's coming. You're not even asking to come with me. Who you got coming over?
Nobody, I'm just trying to watch the game.
Alright, babe, well, I'm gonna watch the game with you. Cause you think you slick,
Okay.
you acting real funny, and you moving real suspicious. So guess matter of fact, I'm gonna leave.
Alright.
You all like alright, and you still not asking me to stay. Matter of fact, get ready. And now I'm gonna wait till you get ready. Cause you think I'm really dumb, you think I'm stupid, and you over here acting real casual.
I am him, and that is me. That is exactly how I was in all my past relationships. She wants to go out, then fine. I always looked at it as, especially early in the relationship, like, good. I can play my game. This is a good time to get that game time in. I'm trying to think of games that I was playing at that time. Left for Dead. Well, Overwatch is a newer game, but that is the time to get that game time in, to work on a project, to draw. I used to love to draw. Some kind of way I lost that motivation. And I think I know why. I think it was two reasons, but that's another story. So when she wanted to, and plus, I looked at it as um she was going out when I first met her. And that's how I get myself boxed in a corner right there. Because I truly believe that when you meet a person and you accepted things that they was doing when you first met them, like if they was dressing a certain way, even if they was behaving a certain way, if you accepted it then and then you get in a relationship with them, how are you going to tell them like, hey, you need to not dress like that. You need to not go out now. You need to not be talking to certain friends. So, because I wouldn't want that done to me. And that's always my thing, really. It's not a thing of being noble, just being a good person. The thing is, I don't want somebody telling me what to do, neither, unless if it's even. That is the only thing. Like, I'm understanding enough, like, okay, she doesn't like me doing this. Fine, I won't do this. But she needs to not be doing something that I don't like her to do. And if she starts doing something that I don't like, I'll probably mention it, but I'm not going to keep harping on it. Then I'm going to start doing something that she don't like, and then once again it turns into a game. Guys, do not follow that thing that I used to do when I was younger. I would just say, like, just tell her, especially since women wants to be more open with our feelings. Tell her how you feel. If she blows it off or she turns it around, start making your way to exit the relationship, because obviously she doesn't respect you. And like I will always say, once she doesn't respect you, she will start doing things and will start escalating out of control. And you, even though you are kind of letting her walk all over you, then you're going to do certain things too. And some of you may even cheat or something because you feel so up against the wall that you have to rebel in some kind of way. And don't do that because then you kind of justify her for acting the way that she was acting. So don't box yourself in that corner right there. Uh, I would say for men and women, once you get into a serious relationship, you get engaged, you get married, the single life is over. Not to say that you can't have friends and still can't do certain things, but since you wanted this, especially with the women, with like the marriage and stuff, you can't still be moving like you are single. And I believe that's how a lot of women like to be. Now, there's men that like to do that too, but I'll say most men don't do that particular thing. And when men usually say, okay, I'm going out, usually they're going to go watch the football game. They're going to play some basketball. They're going to be around other men doing things like that. Now, if he just tells you like, yeah, we're going to the strip club or something, now technically that would be the same thing as a woman saying she's having girls' nights out. Is a guy going to the strip club? I mean, I know that now. But once again, I don't want to be telling a woman that she can't go. I'm going to tell her like, hey, after a while, and not right in the beginning, because I don't expect a person to adjust like that. But now I understand that it's not wrong to feel like once you get into a serious relationship, that person should stop doing certain things. And if they don't, obviously they don't want to be with you that much in a way. And I did a video uh, previously about how women need attention. And well, okay, it wasn't really called that, but it was called if you feel like you're lonely in the relationship or you feel like you're suffocated. Now, a lot of women need a lot of attention. Like they need to be talking to their girlfriends, they need to be doing activities. They need now if you cannot do that, then let them run. Wow.
Years are now
Bruh.
Okay, I'm being too nice here. Only because I know there's a lot of different personalities out there. I would say, as a man, if you don't like your woman going out, please say this in the beginning and don't just go with it until you get into a relationship and have to be telling her stuff and it starts becoming uncomfortable. Get involved with a woman that doesn't like to go out. But see, that's the thing. Men and women, we both do the opposite thing. We'll say we want a certain type of woman, or women will say they want a certain type of man, but those kind of people are boring. So we will go for the person that's wilding out, the the party goer, the guy or the girl, and then complain later. It's kind of like a person that says they want a celebrity, but can you live the celebrity life? No, most people can't. So, uh, I know I'm forgetting something here important, but oh, I'll just say, look, when I'm going out with a woman, I want her to not want to go out as much. Like, I understand in the beginning, but later on you need to chill the fuck out. I should have said that with my ex-wife, but I did not. And and I know later it started to become problems, but once again, she was doing a particular thing that she loved to do with music, so then it was kind of hard. And I was perfectly okay in the beginning, but over time, I started to feel a little insecure because every guy that she was dealing with was guys that was those thuggish types, rappers or guys that sold drugs or something. Not to say they were selling drugs at the time, but they used to sell drugs. So I started feeling like, damn, she's always around dudes that are not like me. Is that what she want? Maybe she should go be with that. And of course, though, she was with me, but then she started disrespecting me. And of course, she was telling other guys our business. And a story that I wanted to say was in a relationship I had a long time ago. I remember this woman that she would go out and stuff, and it was early in the relationship, but I remember when we laid down together, she was super loose down there.
Emotional damage.
Super loose. Now, of course, I was young, so I did not know this particular thing. So for fellas out there, if you ever want to know if your woman has cheated on you, if you and her has been intimate and she's a certain size, and then all of a sudden you get in there and then you're like swimming because it's like loose,
Emotional damage.
then she's been with another dude. Unless if she used one of those devices or a cucumber or something, 9 times out of 10, she's been with another guy. And probably you should tell her ass to go back to that guy that she was just with. But I did not know at the time. And I think once again, this comes back to that thing of women going out, being around dudes that obviously like them, and then the right dude get in their ear, and then something happens like this.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
And another thing, of course, is the friends that she has. Obviously, if she has those wild friends, or one of her friends is like a 304 or something like that, or you just get a bad vibe from her. Once again, that's why I say you gotta judge people by the people that they are constantly around. If one of her friends is like that, yo, get out of that now. Or either just keep it casual. Like, I'm starting to think in a way, a lot a lot of men need to move like those bad boys or something. And of course, though, a lot of you can't do that because you don't have the options to do that. Now, minus the cheating or stringing women along. I don't want to be like destroying women out here for the next guy. But if she's one of those women out here that's like floundering around anyway, it's okay. The same way that a woman that has like a OnlyFans thing, or either will just use a man that's giving her money or bending over backwards, doing favors for her, she don't feel sorry for him. She's kind of like, well, I didn't ask him to do it, really. I'm just going to treat him how he's let me treat him. So if she's behaving a certain kind of way, maybe she likes that deep down. I don't know. That's it right now. Give me a like, a subscribe. God bless everybody. Have a good day. And be better with each other. And women, try to like not go out as much as when you were single. Look, I understand there's some women that don't do nothing. Cause I used to go to clubs, and there would be some women that they would just dance among themselves in like a circle. And they really wouldn't talk to dudes. Now, of course, though, I didn't follow them to every club, and I wasn't there every single night to see. But some of them did not cheat on their dudes, but a lot of them did. With I know if the guy did the same thing, she would be mad. So that's it.
Watch this.
I was with my boyfriend. We were together for like 5.5 years. And that last year I started talking to this guy who was in a band and ended up visiting him one day in LA. Like I drove to LA and spent 3 days with him, and he said, break with your boyfriend, move to LA. And then literally like, it was like, went there on a Friday. That Monday I broke with my boyfriend, and then who I was with for 5.5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was he a
but
good
like
guy?
no regret.
Was he a great guy?
Oh, the band guy off.
No, the first guy.
Oh, he was such a good guy.
And he
Yeah, I
left
was
him
gonna
for this
say.
piece of shit.
The band guy probably was not
Fresh
gonna
and
work
fit
out.
were right about everything. God
But
damn.
like,
Now, some of you are going to cope and say, this is just a show. She didn't mean it. Bullshit. That shit happened. Look at her laugh. Does that look like a ruthless woman to you? See, you guys want to cope. You want to go against me. Like men want to go against me. No, men are ruthless too. I'm not saying they're not. Let's watch it one more time. Look how she's sitting. Look at her body language. Look at her facial expression.
We do not live by your rules, dirty word. Your ego has driven you out of truth.